Sex. S-E-X. You're no stranger to it, right? It's everywhere. You can't even go to the mall without realizing that Victoria has no more secrets. Victoria's got no more secrets. Sex is everywhere. Billboards, web ads, TV, movies, it's everywhere. Put your earbuds in, they're singing about it. Everywhere we look, we're getting told and talked to about sex. But do we really know what sex is? I know what you're thinking. I know. Of course we know what sex is. It's a biological interaction. It's an intercourse. That's right, penis and vagina. That's what sex is, right? Well, what if I told you that that's not what sex is? What if I told you that sex was actually something very different than that? In fact, what if I told you that sex was created by God? Oh, okay, I just lost you. You don't believe in God. Or if you do believe in God, you don't think God wants anything to do with sex. Well, actually, you know what? The first command in the Bible, be fruitful and multiply. And you don't multiply by just doing times tables. You actually multiply by having sex. Sex is God's idea. Whether you believe in God or not, He believes in you. And He created sex so that you and I can understand the complexity and the supernatural feeling of being in a relationship, being in a bond with a person in a marriage covenant. You take sex outside of a marriage covenant, and you're playing with something that was never intended. It's counterfeited. It's not real. Well, it's real, but it has damaging effects. You see, it's like having a fire outside the fireplace. It's going to burn things down. It's going to cause you pain. It's going to cause you regret. Oh, sure, it's going to feel good. Sure, you're going to have fun. But after a while, you're going to realize that this isn't so great. Sex outside marriage is something that we do because we want to be served ourselves. We want to enjoy what we want to enjoy. But that's not why sex was created. When sex is pursued selfishly, it's nothing more than masturbation. It's nothing more than self-gratification. And that's not what God wants. God wants our life to be a celebration. He wants us to live life to the full. It says it right there in the Bible. And yet, when we do sex outside of His design, it's just for selfish purposes. He created it for us so that in a marriage relationship, a husband and a wife could bond together in a supernatural, euphoric state. Yes, an orgasm. So that a husband and wife could become closer together and bond their relationship. Outside of marriage, that doesn't seem to happen. There's no covenant, it's casual, sometimes polygamous, sometimes experimental, and oftentimes with all kinds of baggage and brokenness. So, why don't you take a look at sex in a different kind of way? Don't be experimenting with it like it's just some kind of a casual flame on the floor. Because if you think it's that, it may indeed burn down your house.